Walking every morning is an effective way to improve health and spirit. The time of walking plays an important role in health, especially for the elderly. Morning walks have many health benefits, good for the heart, mental health and overall health. It allows people to get in touch with nature and exercise the brain for older people. Walking in the morning sunlight helps the body produce vitamin D, improving bone health and boosting immunity. Discover the morning habit that helps lower blood pressure and sleep well at night. Dr. Michael Mosley, a British health expert and former doctor, has revealed a morning routine that can help you lower your blood pressure and get a good night's sleep. Many people have the habit of opening their eyes and looking at their phones to surf the internet, but that is really not good for you. This is not a good way to start your day. Instead, drive. Michael Mosley recommends making changes and creating new habits for yourself. This habit will not only help you feel better in the morning, but also help lower blood pressure and sleep better at night. Dr. Mosley says taking a brisk walk within the first 2 hours of waking up can help you sleep better the next night, as natural outdoor light helps regulate your body clock. In addition to helping you sleep better, drive. Mosley says it's great for your overall health, and by increasing your pace you can help maintain heart health, regulate hunger, mood, and, most importantly, lower blood pressure. The best time in the morning to walk every day depends on personal choice. Those who enjoy a quiet environment with fresh air should ideally walk before 6:30 a.m. The time from 6:30 to 8 a.m. is very convenient for walking. The sun rises bright enough to ensure safety, and at the same time it is moderately warm. The body receives fresh sunlight when walking at this time to create vitamin D. Older people can choose to walk from 8 to 10 a.m. Walking after breakfast can help improve digestion. Dr. Karthiyayini, head of health care at Columbia Pacific Communities Retirement Care Center, India, explains, "In the early morning, the air is less polluted, so walking in the morning is better." Dr. Karthiyayini says, elderly people should only go out when the weather is not too cold. Therefore, it is best to start walking after 8 a.m. to enjoy the morning sunlight to get the most benefit of vitamin. Dr. Karthiyayini notes, older adults with underlying medical conditions need to adjust their walking habits. People with high blood pressure should avoid walking early in the morning, especially when it is cold, as their blood pressure naturally increases during this time. Walking after 8 a.m. is better as the warmth from the sun helps control blood pressure better. Walking in the morning is very good for diabetic patients because it is an effective method of controlling blood sugar. However, they must regularly check their blood sugar before choosing the right time and duration of walking. Sports scientist Joanna Hull, UK, also explained, higher low temperatures are dangerous for everyone's health, especially the elderly. Walking after sunrise is more suitable in cold weather. While it is hot, walking in the early morning to avoid the harsh midday sun is better. Personalize your walking habits. Choosing the perfect time to walk in the morning depends on your health needs and preferences. Ideally, it is a time when you can maintain a regular walking routine. New research has found that walking just 2 kilometers a day can reduce the risk of death from cardiovascular disease by up to 34%. Preliminary research just presented at the American Heart Association session, held in New Orleans, March 6 to 9, 2025, focusing on developing and applying science to prevent heart disease and stroke, and promote cardiovascular health, reported another unique effect of walking. Exercise is listed by the American Heart Association as an important component to supporting optimal heart health. According to a 2019 scientific statement from the American Heart Association, cancer survivors are at increased risk of dying from cardiovascular disease. The statement also notes that exercise is an essential part of cardiac rehabilitation and recovery from cancer treatment. Scientists at the University of California, San Diego, USA, conducted a study to explore the relationship between physical activity and sedentary behavior with cancer incidence and mortality. They assessed the potential association between physical activity and sedentary behavior with cardiovascular disease mortality or all-cause mortality. Older adults with a history of cancer, especially women, who walk and do moderate to vigorous exercise every day have a reduced risk of premature death and longer life expectancy. What did the results reveal? Older adults with a history of cancer, especially women, who walk and do more moderate to vigorous exercise each day have a reduced risk of premature death and longer life expectancy. In particular, walking at least 1 hour a day reduces the risk of death from all causes by up to 40% and the risk of death from cardiovascular disease by 60%, helping to prolong life. Notably, the researchers noted that even a little walking significantly reduced the risk. Specifically, just 2,500 steps, about 2 kilometers, reduced the risk of death from cardiovascular disease by up to 34%. Conversely, every 102 minutes of sitting increased the risk of death from all causes by 12% and the risk of death from cardiovascular disease by 30%. Daily walking is important because it is easy to do, at any intensity, and can be tracked on a smartwatch, said lead study author Dr. Eric Hyde, a research analyst at the University of California. This message is good news for busy people who don't have time to exercise every day but can exercise on 1 to 2 days on the weekend, concluded study author Dr. Ji-Hao Lee, an epidemiologist at Southern Medical University. Research shows that even occasional exercise can have long-term health benefits, making it easier for people to prioritize health in their busy schedules. You don't have to exercise every day to stay healthy, drive. Lee notes, just 150 minutes of moderate to vigorous exercise on 1 or 2 days a week can significantly reduce your risk of death from heart disease, cancer, or other causes. Exercising just twice a week can help strengthen your heart muscle, improve its ability to pump blood efficiently, and reduce your risk of high blood pressure and high cholesterol. It can also help prevent diabetes, anxiety, depression, arthritis, and kidney, lung, and stomach cancers. 5-4-5 walking formula helps to live long. The 5-4-5 formula includes 5 minutes of running, 4 minutes of relaxing walking and 5 minutes of brisk walking, which improves cardiovascular health, increases endurance and prolongs life. Walking is considered one of the simplest forms of exercise. But the secret to making it more effective is not to walk more, but to walk smarter. The 5-4-5 formula adds structure and intensity to your daily walk, turning it into a lifelong workout. This method combines short runs, easy walks, and a fast-paced segment to maximize health benefits. It improves cardiovascular fitness, increases endurance, and even improves mood without requiring equipment or hours of exercise. 1. 5-minute run. The 5-4-5 formula starts with 5 minutes of running to increase your heart rate and kick-start your metabolism. Running at a pace of 8 to 10 km per hour is ideal for this segment. This pace is both maintainable and vigorous enough to provide cardiovascular benefits. This short run stimulates blood flow, increasing lung capacity and endurance over time. It also wakes up the muscles, making them more efficient for the next phase of walking. 2. 4-minute relaxing walk. After your run, move on to a 4-minute cool-down walk to help regulate your breathing and allow your body to recover while still moving. A 4 to 5 km per hour walk is ideal. This phase is not just about slowing down, it also helps the body process lactic acid, reducing muscle fatigue while maintaining a high heart rate. It is an opportunity to enjoy the surroundings, focus on breathing and prepare for the next phase of activity. 3. 5-minute brisk walk. The next step is to walk briskly for 5 minutes at a speed of 6 to 7 km per hour. This stage is essential to improve endurance, strengthen leg muscles and cardiovascular efficiency. Brisk walking burns more calories than leisurely walking while being easier on the joints than running. It also works the core muscles, helping to improve posture and balance. How many times should I do the 5-4-5 formula? The entire 5-4-5 sequence takes 14 minutes per round. To complete a full workout, it is ideal to repeat this cycle at least 3 times for a total of 42 minutes. However, even 2 rounds, 28 minutes, can provide significant benefits. For beginners, start with 1 or 2 rounds and gradually increase your endurance. Over time, increasing the intensity or number of rounds can further improve your fitness level and longevity. Why is the 5-4-5 formula effective? The 5-4-5 walking formula not only burns calories but also improves overall health in a sustainable way. The combination of running, jogging, and brisk walking is beneficial in many ways. Interval training improves cardiovascular endurance and reduces the risk of heart disease. Studies show that structured walking habits contribute to a longer and healthier life. Combination of high and moderate intensity segments helps burn calories more effectively. Rhythmic movement releases endorphins, which help reduce stress and anxiety levels. Varying intensity helps condition muscles without putting too much stress on the body. In conclusion, walking is not only a simple physical activity but also brings significant benefits to cardiovascular health. Maintaining a daily walking habit helps improve blood circulation, lower blood pressure, control cholesterol levels, and reduce the risk of heart disease. Moreover, walking contributes to a better quality of life, reduces stress, and promotes longevity. Therefore, make time to walk every day, a small action that can lead to big changes in your health and life. Thank you, gentlemen and ladies, for taking the time to watch today's video. Maintaining health in older age is an important journey that requires special care and attention. I hope the information and advice I shared will provide you with useful knowledge to maintain your health, live joyfully, and enjoy the golden years of your life. Once again, I sincerely thank you for your attention. Wishing you all good health and happiness. Please subscribe to the channel to motivate me to create more informative videos on health care. See you in the next videos.